my favorite dish. So let's get started. So I have the pot boiling with water and to be ready for the noodles. And then I got this going for the beef. So this will take a little while, so I'll be back when it's done. See ya. So the meat will be done pretty soon. We're going to check on the noodles now. Not even started to boil. So after that, when it boils, we'll put the noodles in. It's looking really good, but when it's done, we'll be back. Now we're waiting for the meat to cook and the water to boil for the noodles. We're going to stretch some cheese. So I seasoned it with some salt and pepper. It's looking really good. I just have to have it soak up the grease. So we're going to check on the noodles. It's just about ready. So I'm going to take off this and it's boiling. Boil a little more in here. So the water's boiling, so we're going to add the noodles. And stir that till they're done. So the noodles are going to be done pretty soon. They're looking really good. So when they're done, we'll be back. So the noodles are done, so I'm going to go empty them out and strain them. So I just strained the noodles, so I'm going to pour the ground beef in with the noodles. It's going to look good, guys. So I just finished stripping the corn, so we're going to have this to go with along with our noodle casserole when it comes out. So I'm excited. See y'all later. So the next step in making noodle casserole is you're going to put the tomato soup in. Two cans. And then you're going to put them, one of them is going to have a little bit of water, like 3/4 cup of the way. I just put the water in and the salt, which is the salt is just a few shakes. So we're going to shake with the mustard. It only calls for just a tiny bit of mustard. I don't know why, but for the recipe. So just a tad bit. And now we're going to mix it all together. Fully mixed, we'll put it in the pan and put it in the oven. So now I'm going to put a little bit of cheese and finish mixing it. So this is what this should be, consistency, and we're going to put it in the pan. So now we're going to put it in the pan. On the top, so you might put a little bit in the bottom, in the casserole when you're mixing it. Okay, so that's about ready. When the oven preheats, we'll put it in the oven. So we're going to put it in the oven. And when it is finished, we'll take it out and we can serve it. See you in a few, guys. It's in the oven. It's looking great. Be done pretty soon. So I'm going to put the corn in so it can be barbecuing the noodle casseroles in the oven. This is actually our homegrown corn from our garden. Check on the corn. It's looking good. So when that's done, and when the noodle casserole is done, we'll show you guys what it turns out to be. I'm super excited. Okay, it looks like it's done. Okay. So that is it. That's noodle casserole, and it's amazing. While we're waiting for the meat to cook. Oh, you started it way too soon. So now the meat's almost done, so we're going to season it with some salt and some pepper. Mix it around. Ow, environmental. Turn it off! So I just strained the noodles, so we're going to add the ground beef. Okay. So next step in making noodle casserole is put tomato condensed. I can't open the can. So next, before we put in the water, we're going to preheat the oven to 350. And after that, we're going to put this water in. And then a little bit of salt. Actually, a lot of salt. And then a little bit of mustard.